Adam, throughout my questioning, you denied almost all the allegations. Now, in your last answer, you referred to what happened at the polling station. If I may ask, what happened at the polling station?
Which of the polling stations, please?
When you were talking about vigilantism, you said looking at what happened at the polling stations, you could tell that it wasn't as a result of anything
Yes, okay.
your officers might
Yes,
have
I
done.
think it was a peaceful process, and it was a fair process. It was a credible process, and it was transparent. If you went to the polling stations, voting was very peaceful. You know, the police were there, the security agencies were there, but very seated away from the polling center where the area cordoned for people to come in and vote. They were quite a distance away and really not involved in they were minding their own business, so to speak, not involved in the happenings of around the cordoned area. And the presiding officers and the electoral officers were conducting themselves very well. There was order. You go in there and you went through the various steps. There was order and there was peace. So that is what prevailed at the polling stations. There was transparency. The polling stations were open. They were not hidden in obscure places. And basically, that's the account that we gave. There was order, there was transparency, there was peace at the polling stations.
So, if I get you right, you are putting on record that as far as security is concerned, the Ayawaso West Wogon constituency by-election was peaceful.
As far as the polling stations are concerned, we are well aware that, there was violence erupted in the house of, the candidate of the National Democratic Congress. But I'm saying that as far as the polling stations, the 137 polling stations are concerned, there was no violence there and there was peace in the 137 polling stations. Of course, there was violence some 140 meters away from the polling station, and the gunshots could be heard in the neighborhood, including the area including the school. But what is interesting is that people around the area ran into the school where the polling station was, the cordoned area, to take cover. So I'm sure that it was some sort of a peace haven for them. They ran there to take cover, although you could hear the gunshot wounds. But people ran there to take cover. And our presiding officer had to protect the environment and their equipment and materials. So it brought polling to a halt for about 45 minutes. But thereafter, the voting continued.